Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I greet all my candidates. So this question that given to us is tourism is a growing industry in Malaysia. What are some ways to promote domestic tourism among Malaysia? So shall we start with discussion?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Okay. So in my point of view, having cheaper travel packages will promote domestic among Malaysian. As we know that Malaysian people always look on cheaper travel or maybe promotion or offer in order to choose the best way or maybe the best travel destination in domestic. I think that this way is the best way that people have to look on, because people will be more excited and not thinking too much if the travel only cheaper in traveling. So they can decide as well as possible, as money is not the big problem anymore, right? So but then people also have to look on website or maybe survey on Google, like expedia.com.my and also TripAdvisor. But in order to implement this, government should take responsibilities to look on the travel agencies. To promote domestic among Malaysian, government have to promote for the cheaper travel packages. As long then this effort can make the people of Malaysia support local products and also travel destination. So I would like to ask, did you agree with me, candidate D?
I do agree with you, candidate C, but I also have my own point of view. I think the best way to promote domestic tourism will be having yearly tourism fair. This is because it's help to promote interesting places in Malaysia. An example of tourism fair, we can take Mata Fair. Mata Fair is a fair that has been held every year, and every year we get a great response from citizens. It's been held in Putra World Trade Center, and every year a lot of people come to the Mata Fair, and it get a very good review from everyone. It gives a good and cheap traveling package, which I think is the ways to promote domestic tourism to our citizens. Because nowadays people choose to travel overseas, abroad, rather than traveling in Malaysia. So this is some of the way that can help us to promote our interesting places in Malaysia. Okay, this tourism fair not only give you cheap package and all, it also let people discover a lot of interesting places in Malaysia. It gives suggestions, tells you details about interesting places in Malaysia, such as you can go visit Kuala Lumpur, KL Tower, KLCC. What do you think, candidate A?
I do agree with you, but I still have my own point of view. In my point of view, I think extensive promotion through media social is can attract more tourists to our country. For example, like having a Facebook or Instagram is one of the ways to attract all of them because that ways is more cheaper and more easy to use. For example, if we want to promote the Visit Malaysia, which is a government ways to introduce our Malaysia to others tourists. Using media social like Facebook and Instagram can attract all around the world without having without losing lots of money. So basically, it is more efficient and it can help more. It can attract more tourists to our country. How about you, candidate?
I do agree with your opinion, but I think I have a better opinion. So in my opinion, I think that special discounts for school holiday will promote domestic among Malaysian. This is because on school holidays, there are so many promotions like school trips, especially so that students can also go traveling around Malaysia with their schoolmates through school trips, because that will offer lower prices in most of the theme park or recreation park. Other than that, school holiday is also a platform or a space for family to go on holidays, so that most of the family will make a family day with their relatives in order to tighten the bond between each other. Also, parents get to spend more time with their children, and students' holiday will be spent well, so that they have like productive things to do instead of watching television or something. Other than that, on school holidays, there are so many offers, like on double-decker hop on hop off in Kuala Lumpur, like the bus is only 10 ringgit instead of 35 ringgit for children, students and adults. So it is cheaper, and also children below 5 years old get to ride it for free. So I think the best way for that promote domestic among Malaysian is special discounts for school holiday, because obviously school holiday brings so many benefits to all Malaysians.
May I interrupt? I have to disagree with you. I think candidate A get the best point, which is we should promote more, because nowadays our citizens, Malaysians, are not lacking money to go traveling. Like we can see every year the percentage of people going abroad increase every year. But instead of going inside the country, Malaysia, they tend to go overseas. So this means that our citizens, our Malaysians, do not know what is the interesting places in Malaysia. So we need to promote more. I think that's the best way to promote domestic tourism is by promoting our interesting places in Malaysia. Let people know what is the interesting places in Malaysia that people should visit. What do you think?
I really agree with candidate A, but then as I go through deeply in all the points, I think the best way is the points that have been given by candidate A, because of I think that his points is closely relatable to my points as well, as extensive promotions to social media. As we know that people nowadays majority use social media, so that this way is the best way and an efficient way to actually spread the for travel package in domestic and all of that. What about you, candidate?
I also agree with candidate A's opinion, because most of the people have their own social media accounts like Instagram or Facebook, so that influencers also can influence people to travel around Malaysia, so that more Malaysians tend to visit Malaysia instead of going overseas, so that it will promote domestic among Malaysia. So I honestly agree with candidate A's opinion. What do you think, candidate?
Candidate, you have something to add on?
Yeah, I have something to add on. Plus, I do believe that this is one of ways to generate more tourists to our country. Firstly, because the advertisement nowadays is so highly expensive. So our government is facing a lot of financial problems right now. So I do believe that promoting by using the media social can help lots of lowering the cost probably, and be more efficient, and to add more tourists come to our country.
Yeah, I think we have reached the end of our discussions. So I think we all agree that intensive promotions on social media is the best way to promote domestic tourism because it consume less money, less time, and it's really help because people nowadays use smartphone. Like majority of people nowadays use smartphone. So I think that is the best way to promote domestic tourism. That's all for us. Thanks.